Operating external analysis. What you want to describe is the supplies required for the business, and is there a fully developed distribution chain, so it's going to be easy for you to get your products or not. And again, you can just fill in the blanks here. Wherever you see the brackets, you can just fill in the blanks. It's not that big of a deal here. The second paragraph really describes the labor force. How dependent are you upon labor? Is it hard to find qualified people to do what you do? Just make a noting here as to what that is. The population, I'm here in Arizona, but wherever you are, go ahead and write in how is it growing. Towns like Buffalo are decreasing in population. Places like Arizona and Dallas are increasing in population. So you want to describe how that's going to have an effect on your business. Do you have a shrinking market or a growing market? And how are you going to deal with that? Then finally, trends. I like the trends. What you want to do is just try to look as far in the future as you can and describe where you see this market going, where you see this industry moving towards. And this is kind of a pie-in-the-sky prediction, but if you show them that you're looking that far ahead, then they have that much more confidence in you. And here is some industry data. If you can go into these trade associations and look through some numbers, if you find some real good data on billions of dollars spent, growth, shifting trends, put a bullet list right here and go through. And this little squiggle, that is a bullet. So you can just start typing right in here and hit enter and it'll fill the bullets in for you. Okay, the competition. You want to describe who your competitors are, what segment of the market you're entering, and again, the competitor categories, you can just copy this right from above in the industry analysis. And then you want to write where the largest threat is going to come from. And it can be specific. You can say, look, my largest threat is Walmart. Or you can be vague and discuss, in general, these are the categories, like internet. Maybe you're like a print shop, and online print shops are your major threat. Alright, then you've got the table here, very simple. Fill in your competitor, write down what their current market and services are, identify their strengths, identify their weaknesses, and then finally just put a degree of threat, low, medium, or high, depending on how big of a threat you feel that they are. Your strategic position and risk assessment, this is a few paragraphs to describe how do you fit within your market and identifying some of the major risks for your market as far as capitalization risk, market risk, and other risks. And this is, you can just see it's very quickly, easily to fill it in here. Throw in a couple adjectives that describe the risks that you're facing, and it just again shows that you thought about this. Alright, the marketing and sales plan. Pricing strategy, there's really two different strategies. There is skim, which is like skimming the cream off the top, is you're going to price your products high. And you're going to go for the high value customers and going for the cream of the crop as far as your market. Then there's the shove strategy, which means you're going to go for a lower price and try to shove your way into the market and get the business. So pick one of those. Make sure that your marketing, your financials, your sales, that everything is consistent with this pricing strategy. And give a brief description of it right here in the strategy. The sales and marketing channels, how are you going to generate leads, make calls, market yourself? How are you going to get your product out there and convert prospects into customers? Marketing, communication, and promotion, what I recommend is going to look at the different ways that you are going to promote your business. So that could be direct mail, direct sales, advertising in a magazine, yellow pages, networking with your local chamber of commerce, search engine optimization for your website. What you want to do is pick what you're going to do over the year and then put in a little table that describes those activities and how much they're going to be, and give them a number for what it's going to cost you in the first 6 months, because you may be spending more in the first 6 months, and then what it's going to be for the following 6 months. You just want to describe what it's going to cost you to implement this promotional plan. And that is it for marketing.